Okay, so I am borrowing the Hellcat, Springfield Hellcat, from from Chukes Outdoor Adventures.
Say hi, Chuke. Hi, Chuke.
Hi, So, this is supposed to be Springfield's answer to the Market and SIG. So, everybody's been really impressed with the 365 and its revolutionary design. Of course, I'm going to need to borrow one of these guns or in order to do a good video about it, but to discuss that claim that it's revolutionary. But the Hellcat answers the market in a different way that most companies don't do when they're trying to keep up with other revolutionary designs. Not only were they really quick to answer the market, which is a lot of people failed to do when Glock came out and became popular, but it's doing a few things that I noticed. Number one, I noticed that a lot of people are loving their flat-faced triggers. So if we look at this, we got kind of a flat trigger, and at least the profile is flat. A lot of people like that. It tends to help people feel like they're pulling the trigger all the way, even though it's got about a 45-degree swoop. So you're not really getting a curve there. So you have a little stopper here at the bottom that kind of helps so that it prevents the finger from going down too far. And also the grip. The big difference between this and the 365 is the grip. The grip feels a little fatter, and also by the eye it looks a little fatter. Does that really make a difference? No. In my opinion, no. So what it does do is it's got good texture all around, and it's got a very slight, ever so slight finger groove right here. I think it's very nice, and also has its own unique style sights. I love these sights, actually, from the little bit of shooting that I've done already. So also a little bit of a difference with the 365 is the internals. The internals, I noticed, you're not getting a chassis system. It's not some, hunky-dory little chassis system that is basically non-functional anyways, except for maintenance. It's basically just a miniaturized XD. It's like an XDS. So I think that's a better way to go. It's with a proven design, basically proven construction, right? So I appreciate the system, how it's going. But there's one thing that you do need to keep in mind here. When you get small guns like this, you're going to get something called striker drag. And it happens on almost all guns. It's because the firing pin is still forward by the time the thing is, being rotated backwards, going back with so much force that it drags on the striker. So with this one, it has a triangular striker. So if you can see that there, it's a triangular shape. That's typically going to give you a little more durability than something that is like round. And it typically caters to not messing with it. Should. But anyways, let's talk a little bit of shooting. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I shot that stuff fast. I mean, this thing is very easy to shoot fast. Some people are saying, Chuke mentioned that he felt like this felt like a spongy Glock trigger. I mean, even pulling it slow, yeah, it's got a little bit of a spongy feel to it, but I don't really, when I'm actually shooting it instead of just getting in touch with my feelings, I don't really notice that it's all too detrimental to my ability to hit properly. I think the flat trigger actually allows that. It's more of an illusion than anything that's actually doing anything better. That's typically all that is your job is to pull the trigger without moving the gun, and if you need a little sensation to help you, so be it. But if this was a curved trigger, it probably would be a little harder to shoot. So I think that's actually a pretty good idea to have it flat. But the big thing about this is, for most of us, 365 may be a little bit too small on the grip. This one, damn near perfect. And the fact that you can fit 11 rounds and you also get a 13 rounder with it, I think that speaks volumes. And I really love how fast this sighting system is to pick up. It's just very, very fast to do. You can actually concentrate on your target and move from target to target. And that yellow sticks out like a turd in a punch bowl. So it's actually pretty nice. So anyways, less jabbing, more shooting. The only thing is, unlike all the other XDs, and following the design of the XD, basically putting it in this tiny platform, you don't have an ambidextrous mag release. Oh well.
I'll hit the big one, that way it'll look like I'm a good shot. I'm shooting to the left?
Yep.
50%, that's about right for Chuke.
You should try shooting this one-handed.
There you go.
Yep. And I just did a groin shot.
To the left a little.
Yep. There we go.
The recoil isn't bad on that thing though, is it?
Not at all.
Let's see how,
And it's gonna snap.
see how crummy I can shoot it left hand. Always say hit the target. Not that time though.
You scared it.
Yeah, I scared it away.